Hello everyone, and welcome back to Canine Cannibalism. Today we are going to be taking a look at The Night Stalkers by Kristopher, Triana, and Ryan Harding. Kristopher Triana of Full Brutal fame and Ryan Harding of Genital Grinder fame. And they came together in this beautiful concocted amalgamation of insanity. This book is 199 pages broken up into 17 chapters with a prologue, an epilogue, a foreword, and an afterword. The foreword is by Triana, the afterword is by Harding, at least as far as I remember. Give you a quick blurb. There are a bunch of Satanists from a rival grocery outlet, and they break into their local competitor's building and begin slaughtering all of the workers stuck there on an overnight shift. Pretty fucking simple. If you are unfamiliar with my videos, I am going to be giving you a content sample for this book, which you can think of as kind of a trigger warning, a little more robust, just a list of all the gross shit that happens in the book. You know how it is. I will give you a review, sans spoilers. I will give you a plot summary, and for this one, we'll be out of here after that. So let's jump right into our content sample. If you were to pick up a copy of The Night Stalkers and read it, you would find all of the following. First, you have your bog standard gore, torture, mutilation, and death. And in this book, that includes cannibalism, genital mutilation, self-harm, and forced abortions. Or a forced abortion, rather. Am I centered? Yeah, I think I'm centered. You also have sexual abuse throughout the book, including sexual assault, rape, organ fucking, and necrophilic acts. There is also child abuse in this book, including physical abuse, which does include murder and death, and sexual abuse. There's also one scene involving feces that is rather fucking disgusting, and there's also some vomit in this book, including emetrophilic acts. There is also religious discrimination in this book. That's the first time I've checked that little box on my template. And then you have your general filth, including cum eating, the ingestion of menstrual blood, and poor hygiene, everyone's favorite. So it's a lot. There's a lot. It's insane. It's an insane book. And we're going to jump into a review of this insane book now. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't have a lot to say, except for the fact that it's fucking batshit. This book is the epitome of metal. It is so fucking metal. It is insane. The Satanists are obsessed with death metal and I believe some gore grind music. I like myself a little gore grind now and then, but not as much as these guys. And it's insane. There's blood, there's guts, there's fucking people being blown apart. It is a black comedy. So a lot of the splatter-esque scenes are very, very splattery. Like one guy gets each limb chopped off of him one at a time. It's insane. It's fucking insane. And it is great. I love it. I love that fucking kill crazy, splatter-filled, inane garbage bullshit that these kind of books are. And I'm not going to sit here and say that it's bad. It's not bad. It's not objectively bad or anything even close to it. I thought the plot was fine. I thought the dialogue was fine. The character development was fine. It's all there. It's just fucking bat shit. And there's really nothing more to be said about it. Did I write anything else down aside from that? I'm going to be honest. That's kind of all I wrote down. It's a decent book. It's perfectly fine. If you are into that insane blood gore-filled insanity, this is going to be the book for you. It's going to be the book for you. I can't really think of another book that I've read that's like this. I guess the closest thing would be Genital Grinder, but that's not, I mean, that's a black comedy, but not like this. That's more actually like trying to be comedic with jokes and stuff. And this is more just laughing at the sheer fucking craziness of it. Sorry, I'm trying to think of I'm going through the thesaurus in my mind for synonyms for insanity, and I'm coming up with a blank. I guess that's just how insane this fucking book is. No, but I'm not going to fucking waste your time and sit here talking about nonsense, so we're actually going to jump into ratings right now. Probably going to be a shorter video. If you are unfamiliar with my rating systems, I rate different aspects of a book on a scale, and then it gives you, as the watcher, a broader picture of what I think about that book. So, I mean, how pretty much every fucking rating system works in the goddamn world. I should also mention that these first ratings are on a scale from 0 to 10, and that 5 is completely mid, not good, not bad, just there and completely fine. First piece, plot direction and the plot as a whole. I gave it a 7. Thought the plot was perfectly fine. I enjoyed the plot beats. I thought it was well written. I thought none of the story beats seemed odd or jarring. It all flowed very nicely. It's a 7. Your tone's going to be a 6. It was written as a black comedy. It was written to be insane. And it was an insane black comedy. So, for your characters and character development, it's going to be a 6. I felt that a lot of the characters, even some of the minor ones that we spent some time with, the Satanists, some of the minor Satanists, thought we got to know a little bit about them and who they were as a person, and it was done very well. For your grammar and typos, it's a 5. Didn't notice any odd usages of grammar that made no sense. Weren't any typos that I picked up on. It's a 5. Your dialogue, it's also going to be a 5. Completely fine. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing seemed cringy. Nothing seemed like two people who weren't actually people talking to each other. Everything seemed like normal fucking dialogue, and there was nothing about it that was overachieving. It was just dialogue. Perfectly serviceable. Nothing wrong with that. Prose is also going to be perfectly serviceable at a 5. Again, nothing jumped out to me as fucking brilliant, and nothing jumped out to me as absolutely terrible. A lot of this book, a lot of these little aspects that I like to rate, completely fine in this book, completely normal. It's just that the book is fucking batshit insane, and that's kind of the selling point. So, personal enjoyment, gonna be an 8. I love it. I love this shit. It's fucking insane. It's crazy. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but it is actually fucking batshit. It's batshit. And it's just so cathartic to watch the victims turn into the hunters. It's so good. So good. These next two ratings are rated on a scale from 0 to 10. These are your disturbing and your gross out factors. 0 being completely undisturbing. Undisturbing? Sure. Completely not disturbing, completely not gross, and 10 being the grossest of the gross, the most disturbing of the most disturbing. Yeah. For the Night Stalkers, your disturbing factor is going to be a 6. It's pretty fucking disturbing. There's people who die. There's people who eat other people. There's blood. There's guts. There's kids being raped to death. It's pretty fucking disturbing. And it's not just like blood and guts and oh haha, it's blood and guts and it's funny. No, it's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. Your gross out factor is going to be a 3. Overall, it's not the grossest thing in the world, but there is one scene in particular that raises it a few notches. And we're going to get into that scene right now. So, that is it for your ratings, by the way. This scene, light spoilers, we're going to jump from this into a plot summary. So, if you don't want any spoilers for this book, time to get the fuck out. But if you are just here to enjoy yourself and listen to me talk about gross shit, it's your time, baby. So, the scene. And in my notes, I will tell you that I scribbled down a vomit rape scene. So if that tells you anything, we're going to get into it. There is a 12-year-old boy who breaks into the mayhem that is happening in the grocery store. And I'm not going to get into how that happens or why, but he ends up there. And among the Satanists, there is what I believe to be an actual demon. His name is Abaddon, and the suits in charge of the grocery store, the Devil's Food grocery store, say that he is an actual demon. Whether our main antagonist actually believes that or not, I don't know. But I believe he is the actual demon, the actual physical embodiment on Earth of the demon Abaddon. And he catches this boy, and the boy vomits. I don't remember from what, but the boy vomits. And Abaddon scoops up some of the vomit and lathers it on the boy's entrance and on his foot-long member, and then consummates until death do them part. Yeah, batshit insanity. We're going to jump into a plot summary now. Last warning to get the fuck out of here if you don't want spoilers. heavy spoiler warning. A lot of main plot points. I'm going to leave out most of it because it's just people killing each other. Not really like a way to do that justice. Just be like, oh yeah, this person killed this person and this person killed this person. Like, okay. So I'm just going to leave out a lot of the fucking carnage, but we're going to jump into it. The workers of a local Freshway grocery store are forced by their of a boss to work an overnight shift. Unbeknownst to them, their local competition, which is an outlet of the Devil's Food chain, is a part of a large network of Satanists operating directly under the direction of Satan and Hell. So, the boss of this grocery store chain is Satan himself, and the goal of the grocery store is to impart into the subconscious of their customers Satan and satanic ritual stuff. They arrange different things in the store into pentagrams and upside down or St. Andrew's crosses, that kind of thing. They feed their customers human flesh instead of like pork butt or whatever. The manager of the location, the Devil's Food location, who is an ex-manager of the Freshway, is trying to make a name for himself as a Satanist, and he plans to raid the Freshway, vowing to kill everyone inside in the name of Satan. The Freshway workers arrive for their overnight, and the Devil's Food workers arrive and surround the building, cutting off the exits and tampering with the phone lines. The Devil's Food workers bulldoze into the building and begin killing anyone they find. One of the Freshway workers, a very pregnant woman, gets found, tortured, and then has her baby cut out of her and subsequently eaten. The Freshway workers prove themselves to be resourceful, and they begin killing far more of the Devil's Food employees than the Devil's Food employees kill of them. Eventually, the manager of the Devil's Food is the last one standing. He gets beat over the head with a frozen turkey, and then his guts are wound around the motorized belt of a checkout counter, at which point he dies. Right before the cops arrive, the boss shows up and makes a scene about the state of this place. The two remaining Freshway employees beat him to death. So, the survivors of the Freshway leave the store and live happily ever after. The end. At least that's how I choose to perceive it. They fuck each other's brains out and live happily ever after, even though one of them is a freshly 18-year-old girl and the other is a 40-year-old man. It's her 40-year-old manager or ex-manager. So that's going to be it. Like I said, shorter video. I've only been recording for 16 minutes. We're probably going to cut this down to 14, maybe. So shorter video. As always, my opinions are my opinions and my opinions alone. If you like this video, I would highly recommend you read the fucking book. Always read the fucking book. If it stands out to you as something that you might find interesting. Please form your own fucking opinions about the book. That's always very, very important. Don't just take what I say as gospel, because that's fucking stupid. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you comment, I will do my best to respond, or I'll give you a little fucking heart to let you know that I've seen it. I always try to read all of my comments, I always try. I always read all of my comments because I get like 4 of them on a video if I'm lucky, and I like engaging with the audience that I have. It's very nice. It's kind of why I do this. So, aside from the fact that I just like the hobby of reviewing books, what else? Anything else? My opinions are my opinions. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. That's about it. See ya.